In the last video, we discussed about what is meant by acceleration due to gravity and what is meant by weight, and how weight of a person or weight of an object varies if that object is on earth or in moon. So today we will start a new chapter, that is work and energy. Work and energy. All of we are familiar with these words, no? Work and energy. Daily, no? Whenever you are doing something, you will say that I did a lot of work, I am very tired, no? Or sometimes you may be hearing your mother or father, someone may be telling that, oh, today it was heavy work, very tired, like that you might have heard. But that work, it is completely different when we are telling about work in science. It is completely different meaning. For example, if you are writing notes, you are telling that you can say that you did work. When you wash clothes, you can say that you did work. When you are sweeping the room, you can say that you are doing work in normal case. But in scientific notation, there is some special condition is that we can say work is to be done. Certain conditions are there. When it satisfies those conditions only, we can say work is to be done. Okay. So in science, what is meant by work, that we are going to discuss, which has completely different meaning what we are doing or what we are using that term work in our daily life. So what is meant by work? Or when we can say that work is to be done. So work is said to be done. Work is said to be done if a force is acting on an object. If a force is acting on an object and the object is displaced in the direction of force, so work is said to be done if a force is acting on an object, and not only force is acting on an object, but as an addition, the object should be displaced in the direction of force, then we can say that work is to be done. For example, we are considering a block of an object. When you are exerting force, if the block is displaced, so we can write this is the initial position. So you are exerting some force F. So because of this force, if the position of the block is changed, so if the block is displaced, so we can say that this is the final position. So we can say, what we can say? We can say work is done in this case. Why work is done? Because force is exerted on the object and object is displaced because of that force. So we can say work is said to be done. Okay. Sometimes what happens? You will exert force if it is a heavier object. Okay. You are exerting force on this object. But what happens? Whether the object is not moving. Even though you are exerting force, for example, if you are trying to push a rigid wall, whether the wall will be displaced? No chance. No, you are exerting force, but the wall is not moving. So because of that, we cannot say, or we can say that work is not done. Okay, even though you are exerting force, that's why not only force is enough, force should be there and displacement also. Then only we can say work is to be done. Is it clear? So work is said to be done when force is acting on an object and object is getting displaced in the direction of force. Then we can say work is said to be done. Okay. Now we will discuss next one. some examples, and in that we can check whether work is done or not. Okay. So first one, food grains are dried in sunlight. An engine pulls a train. Okay. Train engine pulls the train. Then plants prepare food during the process of photosynthesis. Then you are talking with your friends. Talking with your friends. So here in which case we can say, in scientific notation we can say work is done. So first case, food grains are dried in sunlight. Here no external force is acting. With that object is not at all moving. So we can say this is no work is done. And here engine pulls a train. Engine is exerting force, because of that train bogies are moving. So we can say work is there. And here when plants prepare food during photosynthesis, again no force is there, no displacement is there, so no work. When you are talking with your friends, again you are not exerting force and that object is not at all moving, so no work. Okay. So like this you can take so many examples and you can classify them as whether work is done. In scientific notation we can say whether work is done or not. Okay, that's why I told you, whenever we are telling about work, that has completely different meaning. What we are using in our daily life and in science, what is meant by work, it is completely different. Okay, and now we will discuss about the expression for work and the unit of work and different classifications of work. Okay. Work done by a constant force. So the expression of work done by a constant force we can write. I told you work depends on force and work depends on displacement. That's why we can write work done is equal to force into displacement. If the object is displaced in the same direction of force, we can write work done is equal to force into displacement, or we can write work done is equal to, what is force, we can write it as F and displacement S. So we can write work done is equal to F into S. Now can you tell me what is the unit of work? From this we can write, no, SI unit of work is equal to, what is the SI unit of force? SI unit of force is Newton and SI unit of displacement is meter. So SI unit of work is Newton meter, and in honor of the scientist Joule, it has given the unit as Joule. Okay, Joule is the SI unit. Actually it is Newton meter itself and it is written as capital letter J. So SI unit of work is Joule. Okay, so how can we define 1 joule? So we can define 1 joule of work is said to be done. 1 joule of work is said to be done if 1 Newton force is acting on an object. 1 Newton force is acting on an object, and if the object is displaced 1 meter in the direction of force. So when we can say 1 joule of work is done, if 1 Newton of force is 1 Newton force is acting on an object and the object is displaced 1 meter in the direction of the force, we can say 1 joule of work is done. Okay, is it clear? So if force is 1 Newton, displacement is equal to 1 meter, we can say work is equal to 1 joule. Okay, is it clear? So this is the definition. Okay, or this is the expression or unit of work. So we can see one problem based on this what we discussed. For example, a force of 50 Newton is acting on an object. The object is displaced by 2 meter in the direction of force. Calculate the work done. Calculate the work done. So how to find work? Already we discussed work done is equal to force into displacement. Force is given 50 Newton. Displacement is given 2 meter. So work done is equal to force is 50 into 2, which is equal to 50 into 2, 100. And what is the unit of work? Unit of work is joule. No? So we can write 100 joule is the work done. Okay, is it clear? So this is the way to solve problems. Only one thing you have to keep it in mind. All those should be represented in SI units. For example, if it is given in centimeters, you have to convert that into meter, because SI unit of, you have to represent all the quantity in SI unit, then only you can find the result in SI. Okay. So we discussed work is equal to force into displacement. Actually, the general expression of work is not force into displacement. It is given by work done is equal to force into displacement into cos theta. So what is this theta? Already we discussed. For example, force is acting in this direction, displacement is in this direction. Theta is the angle between force and displacement. Okay, is it clear? Theta is the angle between force and displacement. When theta is equal to 0, that case only we discussed. When theta is equal to 0, what happens? Force and displacement will be in the same direction. Okay, that case only we discussed about work. So actual expression is given by F into S into cos theta. So based on this expression, we can classify work into 3 categories. One is positive work, negative work and zero work. So first case we can discuss about positive work. Positive work means if cos theta value or theta lies between 0 and 90, theta lies between 0 degree and 90 degree, but not equal to 90 degree. Okay. It will be less than or equal to, it will not be, it will be less than or equal to 0. Sorry, it will be more than or equal to 0, but it will be less than 90 degree, but not equal to 90 degree. Okay. So in that case, positive work will be there. So the best example is when theta is equal to 0. If theta is equal to 0, what happens? Force will be in this direction, displacement also will be in the same direction. Or if it makes any angle also, in that case also force, for example, displacement in this direction, if it is like this, force is in this direction. So it makes an angle less than 90 degree. So in that case also positive work will be there. Why? Because cos theta value will be positive. Okay. because cos theta is positive. Okay. So, if theta lies between 0 degree and 90 degree, it can be equal to 0 degree but less than 90 degree. In that case, work will be positive, or we can say that cos theta will be positive, because of which work will be positive. Example of positive work is that when you are exerting force on an object, a box is there, you are exerting force on the box, and if the box is displaced, you are exerting force in that same direction only, box will be displaced, so work will be positive. Okay, is it clear? So that is the example you can write. A force is exerted on a box and the box displaced in the direction of force. And the box displaced in the direction of force, we can say work is positive. Okay, this case, here you are exerting force and it is getting displaced. This is initial position, you can write initial position, and this is final position. So because of the application of force, object is displaced in the same direction, is best example for a positive work. Okay, is it clear? And now we will discuss about negative work. Negative work. So when work will be negative, very simple. Here work will be positive if cos theta is positive. So when work will be negative if cos theta is negative. If cos theta is negative, we can say work is negative. Work is said to be negative when cos theta is negative. So in which case cos theta will be negative? It will be negative if theta lies between 90 degree and 180 degree. Theta can be equal to 180 degree, but theta cannot be equal to 90 degree. Okay. Theta lies between 90 and 180 degree, but it can be equal to 180 degree also, but cannot be equal to 90 degree. Which means we can say that if angle greater than 90 degree and less than or equal to 180 degree. When theta lies between, or theta angle will be greater than 90 degree and less than or equal to 180 degree. In that case, cos theta is negative, work will be negative. Okay. Example of negative work is that an object is moving in this direction. Okay. An object is, here we can say, an object is moving in the direction of some application. We are applying force, because of that object is moving. But there will be frictional force. No, frictional force will be there. That frictional force will be always opposite to the direction of motion. No. So work done by frictional force, we can say. What is the angle? Here frictional force is in this direction. Displacement is in this direction. So what is the angle between force and displacement? It is 180 degree. So we can say an example, the work done by frictional force. Work done by frictional force will be always negative. Example of negative work is work done by frictional force. Why it is negative? Because this frictional force will be always acting in opposite direction of motion. Okay. So work done by frictional force is an example of negative work. Similarly, when a vehicle is moving, if brakes are applied, what happens? Retarding force will be there, no? Because of which it will come to rest. So in that case also negative work. Okay. Is it clear? So negative work will be the best example of negative work is that work done by frictional force. So in that, this not necessary that it can be like this also. If displacement is in this direction and if force is acting like this, it makes some angle like this. Okay. So in that case also, so when the object is getting displaced in this direction, you may think that because of this force it will not get displaced. No doubt at all, it will not be displaced in this direction. So some other force will be acting. Because of that, it is moving in this direction. And in that situation, if a force is acting like this, the work done by this force, we can say it as negative work. Okay. But here applied force will be there. So work done by our force, applied force will be positive only. Why? Object is moving in the same direction of force. Okay. Is it clear? No. So in the same example only we can say about positive work and negative work. How? In this case only the block is moving because of the force that we applied. So we are applying force because of the block is moving. So work done by the applied force will be positive. But here frictional force is acting opposite direction to the motion. Frictional force is acting opposite direction of motion. So we can say that work done by frictional force will be negative. Okay. So in the same example only we can say about positive work and negative work. Is it clear to everyone? Now we will go to the last topic, that is zero work. Zero work. So here you can see that three terms are there in the expression of work, F into S into cos theta. So either of the term becomes zero, work will be zero. No. So here if F is equal to 0, work will be 0, but it has no meaning at all. Without applying force, we are expecting work will be there or like that. It has no meaning. So this, no need to worry about this. If F is equal to 0, no need to consider. So second case, what we can see, if S equal to 0. S equal to 0 means if displacement is 0. Work will be 0. If displacement is equal to 0, work will be 0. Can you say an example? Just now we discussed, no. If you are exerting force on a rigid wall, what happens? Whether the wall will move? No doubt, no, it will not move. So even though you are exerting force, the wall is not displacing. So we can say this is an example of zero work. You are exerting force on a rigid object. Any object, it can be rock or stone, you are exerting force, and if that object is not displaced, we can say work is to be 0. Okay. Example, the force exerted on a rigid wall. The wall does not move. Wall will not move, so work will be work done by force exerted on a rigid wall. Wall will not move. If it is a movable, what happens? If it is not rigid means no doubt it will move, so work will be positive. Okay. This is one case where work can be 0. So second case or first case already we discussed, no meaning at all, force is 0. Next case we can say when cos theta is equal to 0. When cos theta is equal to 0. Cos theta is equal to 0, or we can say when theta is equal to 90 degree. Theta is equal to 90 degree means force and displacement. For example, force will be in this direction, displacement is in this direction, or displacement in this direction, force in this direction. So in all those cases we can say the angle between force and displacement is 90 degree. So in that case no work is done. For example, you might have seen in railway stations or places, their coolies will be there, porters will be there, those who will take luggage on their head and they will walk. So when they are walking, what happens? Weight is acting downwards, force is acting in this direction, and the object is getting displaced in this direction. So what is the angle between force and displacement? It is 90 degree. So we can say that no work is done. If you are telling by saying that you did no work, and if you are not paying money, you will be the sufferer. Okay, is it clear? So that's why I told you the word work has completely different meaning in science. Okay, so here gravity is acting downward direction, so the force done by gravity will be 0. Here weight or gravity is acting downward direction, so in that case it is 90 degree, so work will be 0. Okay, another example is that we have you know that all planets are revolving around the sun. No, so this is sun. So at each and every instant, what is the direction of velocity or displacement? So here it will be acting in this direction, and the force will be always acting towards the center. I told you already, it is centripetal force. So what is the angle between force and displacement? Every time it will be, at each and every instant you can see that it will be 90 degree. So in that case also work is 0. So we can write work done by centripetal force. Work done by centripetal force will be 0. Here this force of attraction between planet and sun is acting as the centripetal force. Okay, is it clear? So these are the various examples of 0. For 0 work, either displacement to be 0 or the angle between force and displacement to be 90 degree. Okay, is it clear? So today we discussed about what is meant by work, which are the types of work, what is the expression of work. So when you are solving problems, no need to worry about this cos theta, only you have to write that positive case only. Work is equal to force into displacement, that expression only you have to consider. Why? Because you will not study about trigonometric functions, that you will study in higher class only. So you have to bother about only this expression, but you should know about positive work, negative work and 0 work. Based on that, sometimes they may ask, some situation will be given, they will ask whether positive work is done, negative work is done or 0 work is done, or they may ask you to define either positive, negative or 0 work and give example like that. Okay, I hope all of you understood. If you are having any doubt, contact me.